Hello, Cesar here with more Star Wars: The Old Republic. Let me send dudes a message, just let them know we're starting. Star Wars stream starting. Alright, there we go. Anyway, so Silly and I are currently on Voss. I'm pretty sure we're actually really close to the end of Voss. Let me see. Yeah, both of my quests I have to turn in here in town. So I think one of them's the main story quest, and the other one, I think we may actually be done on Voss after that.
That's what you think.
There's a pretty large area in the upper part that we haven't done yet, but that might be the Jedi area. Alright, this area was pretty much the same for Republic or Alliance. Alliance.
The Republic or the Alliance?
Empire.
Got it.
Hey, I just woke up. Hey, the Voss is controlled by Court. I like how the theme of this place seems to be like its own little like bit of instruments tied in with the Skywalker theme. Alright.
Oh, Major, come in. Have a drink with me. That was very impressive, Major. Even with Torius there, you got the job done.
The situation finally swing the Voss our way?
No, actually it didn't. Unbelievably, even after everything the Empire did, the Voss refused to take a side.
I'm sure you'll persuade them eventually, sir.
We can only hope. In any event, you've done your part. The Empire clearly won't be invading Voss again anytime soon. I hadn't pictured someone like you as the leader of Havoc Squad, but you aren't all bad. I'll make the necessary arrangements to return your troops.
Those troops will make a big difference, sir. It's been a pleasure.
Take care out there, Major.
Alright. So, yeah, if you guys recall last time, the Empire had been pulling the right strings to keep the Voss blind to everything they were doing, because the Voss could kind of like see the future and shit. And they were planning to invade and do all this shit to the Voss. And Silly was planning to make out with each of the Voss.
I had actually had the option to do that in the game and I refused.
Oh.
I chose not to.
Why did you choose not to?
Because they still won't let me romance Risha.
Oh, okay, that's true.
One day.
I forget what class I'm playing right now.
You're slow. You're so slow.
That's a good question. Guild window. What's the K? K. Alright, I'm a Vanguard Shield Specialist. Okay, that works for me. Where are we going anyway? Oh, right.
Phone you.
Okay, so where we have to go is apparently below this. In that building over there, it looks like? Yeah, okay. Let's see where we have to go.
I can't jump through the window. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at first too, and then I was like, no, you can't do that. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Let's go down here.
There we go. Why go the conventional way? And now we talk to Laren Key, or Kai.
The outsiders return. This matter must be settled in Voss. Ambassador Janik remains at his post.
I've been following the developments in Gorma Kos. We've done the Republic proud.
The Gormak cannon is silent. Voss is safe. We are grateful.
I figure I'm here for a good reason.
Ambassador Janik chose well. Raid Saw sent word of the assault. His report was disturbing.
Jokull's been imprisoned as far from the Voss as possible. Apparently he's here on your orders.
Jokull should not be here. He is not Voss.
Shouldn't have assumed visionaries would be interested in a vision.
You have left us no choice.
Jokull might have known the commandos wouldn't reach you. He couldn't have known they would contact Raid Saw.
The mystics agree. Jokull was having visions.
Visions would explain the Gormak's military stride since Jokull took over.
Jokull would use his sight to destroy all Voss. The visions must end.
That's right. Okay, I'm getting a remembrance of what was happening here.
What do we do about it?
Jokull said his visions began after a trip to the Nightmare Lands. Whatever caused them must be down there too.
Enter the Nightmare Lands. Follow Jokull's path. Destroy the source.
I'm not on Voss to chase after a Gormak mutant.
You are part of a vision. We do what is necessary. The Nightmare Lands are a place of darkness. Most go mad.
Talonday reports that you've completed the Mystics ritual and are safe from madness, if nothing else.
It's the nothing else that worries me.
The Dark Heart holds ancient secrets. We have no guidance. Talonday will guide you. Find him at the landing site. The Gormak must be defeated. You will return.
The Dark Heart holds all the secrets. We have no guidance. Talonday will guide you. Alright, do I actually have another quest to pick up? I do. I don't. Into the ship's holo terminals. Okay. Alright, well, we should finish off here in Voss, so... But we didn't actually get a quest from that, did we? Did you get a quest?
No.
Oh. That's so weird. Alright, well, let's go check out the Dark Heart and see if it takes us anywhere. Anyway. Silly, I started playing Triangle Strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played Triangle Strategy?
A little bit.
Alright, so there's a character in it that is your character's dad.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Simon.
His name is Barney.
So Simon is an interesting character, but what bothers me is the narrator keeps pronouncing his name Seaman. I'm like,
Well,
excuse me,
the
what?
narrator is correct.
I was just like, excuse me? When I first heard it, because I was like talking to my boss and it was playing in the background.
Well, who are you to decide how his name is pronounced? Put it that way.
Apparently someone who's like, why did you name your character Seaman?
Where do I follow you to?
Oh, I'm looking for the Dark Heart. I don't actually know where that is. Is there any place called the Dark Heart? No,
Do you
it's
have
not.
a quest?
I don't have any quests. That's the thing.
You don't have any quests at all.
Yeah, that quest there that we turned in didn't give me one. The only quest I have is my job quest or class quest that's taking me back to my ship. So I'm like, what? Is there supposed to be a quest? Because it said go to the Dark Heart, but that's why I thought maybe we just had to go over to the Dark Heart and if someone would be there. The Nightmare Lands? But we've already been all over the Nightmare Lands. Alright, let's go to Shadka Outpost Hopper and see if maybe something is there.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Maybe. Because, yeah, that quest just, like, we turned it in and we've already been all through the Nightmare Lands. We caught Jokull. What more do they want from us? What more do you want from us, silly?
I want to be done with Voss and Corellia. And
I think Carly is next, so
it is.
we will be done with them soon.
No, once we get to Corellia, it's going to take us 12 months to finish Corellia.
That's true. With the amount we've been able to stream this recently, it will take us like 12 months.
And the distance you have to go between every flight point.
Well, hey, maybe we'll have DCs by that train again.
Yes.
Alright, so there is something here.
It's not your time.
There's Talon Day, he has something.
Aaron Kai sent you here to follow Jokull's path. You are ready to enter the Dark Heart. The Gormak King came here alone. We tracked him from Gormakos into the Nightmare Lands. There are many caves in the Dark Heart. Jokull entered the foulest, the Dark Hollow.
What makes the Dark Hollow so dangerous?
Dark Hollow is home to an ancient evil. All are drawn and lost to it. Voss, Gormak, outsiders, beasts. If they still live, they will attack you.
Thank you for your assistance.
You will defeat the Gormak. You must survive. The Dark Hollow gave Jokull his power. Find the source.
Alright, so, concerning Star Wars, Silly, there are 3 Star Wars shows currently out that I'm aware of. There's The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and Kenobi. Have you watched any of those? I'm pretty sure you have, right?
Some of them. I've watched some of them.
I assume you watched The Mandalorian?
Lightsaber wounds
I
on
watched.
him. Voss warned us about this.
Is it over?
The Order needs to be informed.
Sounds like it's over.
Is it over? I don't know. I watched 2 seasons of it.
There's apparently another season coming out, but other than that, it's over for now.
Okay. I've watched all the Mandalorian that exists currently. I've watched several episodes of Boba Fett, but I keep watching it at night and then I fall asleep. Because that's the kind of show it is. And then I've watched a couple of episodes of Obi-Wan, but then I got busy.
I really like Obi-Wan so far. I waited to watch them till after I was done with Book of Boba Fett. And
people have the dumbest opinions about Obi-Wan. They're so dumb.
oh,
Wait.
is this the boss? Or is this? Oh no, okay, he's fine. Okay, I guess we're fighting it. Oh, this is just his minion. Oh no, that little one down there is his minion. Hang on, I got it.
I'm killing the minion. He's still hitting him.
That's weird, I used the taunt on him and he's still not gone. There you go. Thanks, big guy. Anyway, what do you mean people have the dumbest opinions about Obi-Wan?
They are like, why did Obi-Wan have such a hard time catching? Well, I guess I shouldn't say anything about the show, but like, people have opinions about things that happen. People have opinions about characters, and I'm like, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Like, very easily, you're just wrong. For so many easy reasons that you just thought about it for a second, you'd realize you're wrong.
I know my brother asked questions that I was just like, well, it's been 10 years. But
I don't know how much you've seen, so.
I just finished episode 5 yesterday, and
Okay, so you're ahead of me. So, they don't like Princess Leia. They don't like how Obi-Wan is bad at using the Force and is bad at doing stuff. And it's not that, and my opinion was that he's not bad at using the Force. He's trying not to use it so he doesn't get discovered.
yeah. Well, and it's also been 10 years since he used it.
Right, and he's also like, he's not using it, and he's rusty. Like, of course, yeah, he's rusty. That's just how it is, you know? He's trying to keep a low profile.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And he knows the Inquisitors are on that planet, and he's like trying to avoid attracting attention by using the Force.
Yep,
And
exactly.
he succeeds. And they don't like Leia because they think she's annoying, and I'm like, she's really smart, and she knows what she's doing.
Dude, I love the
She's
depiction of Leia in
amazing.
this.
And the actress is so good.
I was like, holy crap, this is exactly
From
what
the
I
second
figured
she started
Leia.
talking, I was like, this is the best character I've ever seen in these series.
And Obi-Wan
She's
was
amazing.
like, how old are you? She's like 10, and he's like, you don't seem like it. I was like, yeah, that's exactly right. I really like her character because like the little actress does a great job of showing what I figured Leia was like as a kid.
Yeah.
Episode 5, you haven't watched, I'm not going to spoil it, obviously, but it is my favorite of them so far.
Okay. I think I watched like 3 episodes. My problem is I've got a lot of other stuff to do.
Let's kill this dude.
It's good.
Yeah. I still need you to do voice lines at some point.
That's true.
In Arena. I'm surprised Pima did her voice lines. probably just did them to get me to stop harassing her. Oh, that one we actually had to kill for something.
I just have to make sure there's no ambient noise and stuff. If we had to kill them, let's kill them.
Yeah, so she did one voice, and I actually really liked it. It just didn't fit with Agrias.
What the? I went from like 1/4 health to dead.
Dude, right?
And I didn't do it.
It was 4x.
Probably.
Keep forgetting I got this new charge move. And this apparently this new knock the fuck back over here move. Oh, and jump of topics, but I gotta ask while I'm on it. What do you think of Dragon's Dogma 2 finally getting announced?
That's funny.
Nope. So
They're dead, I guess.
I ask finally because at the Capcom presentation they had this like the section set aside for Dragon's Dogma. Alright? I'm like, alright, this has to be the announcement for Dragon's Dogma 2. Like, people have been waiting for this forever. It's been on every fucking leak list that's ever come out. And there's been no word of it. Fans are really excited and waiting. Where is it? And then Capcom's like, Dragon's Dogma 10th anniversary, yeah, come help celebrate by watching this video we made of the making of Dragon's Dogma. I was like, oh great, what a slap in the genitals to fucking everybody who's been waiting for Dragon's Dogma 2. Here's a video on how we made the first game. Then in that video they ended by showing the logo that they made for Dragon's Dogma 2. But still, fucking hilarious.
So good.
Oh, and FF7 Rebirth?
No, it's all about the Final Fantasy VII mobile battle royale game.
That first Soldier game did get some updates. Apparently it's on its 3rd season already. Oh hey, I know this guy. Wasn't this the guy that was with your other character?
It's a member of their species.
Oh, okay, it's a species, okay. Even the Gormak King fell before me. I showed him mercy. You will beg for it.
Sorry, I don't take orders from ugly people. Or non-people, either.
You fight with words like the Voss. You are all doomed. The desperate are drawn to the Dark Heart's power. The Gormak King was no different. Those who seek the power find ancient darkness. I serve Selmakor. Is that Voss or Gormak?
Who is Selmakor?
The dark entity at the heart of Voss. My master and yours. The Nightmare Land belongs to Selmakor. The Twisted Earth, the Corrupted Beasts, the Wandering Madmen. My master controls them all. The Dark Heart cannot contain Selmakor. His power will grow until he consumes this world. Nothing will stop this.
Voss will hear about Selmakor's plans. They'll stop him.
The Mystics will see my master eventually. By then, it will be too late. The dark power of Selmakor throws through me. You will not survive. Alright. Anyway, yeah, FF7, the First Soldier, is apparently already on its 3rd season, and I thought it was still in like its beta or something. Have you played it?
Nope.
If it wasn't on mobile, I might give it a shot. But yeah.
Trapped in darkness for centuries, I'm finally free. You have my thanks. Few challenge Selmakor's servant and survive. Those who do are his pawns. He showed Jokull the future. The Gormak King ran screaming.
I don't trust ghosts.
You look like a Gormak, but you talk like a Voss.
You think of them as two nations, enemies. When I lived, all were Voss. A mystic's power was not always a rare thing. The Gormak King sees visions,
Voss and Gormak were once one people. I am their ancestor.
What made the Voss and the Gormak split up?
Some saw visions, gained the power to heal. Others did not. This became the Great Divide. Now Voss and Gormak war against their own. Selmakor feeds on their hatred. If the war continues, Selmakor's power will grow beyond the Nightmare Lands. The Voss and the Gormak must make peace.
Tell that to the Gormak, or the Voss for that matter.
I am fading fast. I cannot help in this. You're part of the vision. An outsider will end the Gormak threat. You must heal this wound. Tell the Voss the truth, no matter the cost.
What harm could there be in ending a war?
I have seen a little of this new Voss. You seek allies for your own war. The Voss will find the truth hard to accept. They may refuse you because of it.
If I tell the truth, the Republic loses their chance at an alliance?
This war will end in truth or in blood. The choice will be yours.
He's not very happy about that. Hey, Mr. Gunny.
Time to rest has come. Go well.
Sorry about that. We were in a cutscene there. We were listening. On more Final Fantasy news, silly. FF7 Crisis Core.
Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus.
A lot of people were joking before the announcement that they were going to announce something for Dirge of Cerberus, and I was like, nah, they haven't done Crisis Core yet. Let them do that, and then the next one's going to be Dirge of Cerberus. Although, admittedly, I'm one of the few people, I think, that apparently didn't hate Dirge of Cerberus. Now, I didn't love Dirge of Cerberus, but I thought it was amazing that they tried something new, and it was mostly functional. The game is...
Final Fantasy 13 3 Remaster.
13.3, just skip the other two? Just do Lightning Returns?
I know that I feel like the Lightning games were all developed within short order of each other somewhat, but I like to pretend that the games were made to spite the people who didn't like Lightning. Oh, you don't like Lightning? Now she's a god and she's responsible for saving the universe against chaos. Oh, you don't like Lightning? Now she's the only character you can play.
Yeah, I kind of always felt that way too. They just kept making choices that the fans were like, but we hate FF13. They're like, well, we love it. Here you go, have more.
I'll deal with it. Yeah.
And the weird thing is, people still bought it all.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, though, actually,
games, 2 and 3 were really good. One was also I like one. I like the first one, but the other ones were also really good.
So I remember playing FF13 when it came out and thinking, all right, this is really different, but I don't dislike it. It was very oddly set up, but that's fine, right? It's cool for what it was. I didn't like Hope. I didn't like Snow. There's a few characters I didn't like. It just happens. But
did you like them because they were bad? Didn't like them because they were bad characters, or because you didn't like them?
I didn't like them. Their characters were fine for their role in the story.
It's okay to not like them. You know?
Yeah.
But that's because they are that way.
That said, I did like Snow in the third game. And I liked Hope in the second game. But yeah, so the biggest complaint I heard people saying every time they talked about FF13 was never about its story. It was always about how the game was a hallway simulator. The game is just you running through zones from start to finish, and I'm like,
not for the whole game, but yes.
And I was like, okay, you can love or hate FF13 all you want, but you can't bitch about that aspect. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because these same people talk about how amazing Final Fantasy X is, and that
It's
whole
also a
game,
hallway simulator.
that whole game, start to finish, is a hallway simulator.
Yeah.
Now, 10 has the better story and the better characters and arguably the better combat. That's up to which if you like fast-paced turn-based or if you like the methodical turn-based that 10 has. But it's entirely up to you and which one you like there. But the point is, 10 was literally an entire hallway simulator. You can't hate 13 and praise 10 in the same breath for something that something like that.
Vehicle paths are currently open for
Okay, we gotta go back to Voss, Republic District, Skyhopper.
safe and pleasant stay.
And don't get me wrong, I love 10 as well, but 13 is... It eventually does open up, as you said, and Pulse is a really cool area. A lot of the areas are really dangerous when you first get there. But functionally, the game did that, and 10 did it as well, so... Just gotta go with that. 13-2, however, I really liked. It was the first in the series that I actually platinumed. I'm very close to platinuming Lightning Returns as well. I actually just got to turn the system on and defeat Aeronite. I haven't done that. And I also got to upgrade some gear 30 times, which I have all the materials to do. I just never did it. I remember playing Lightning Returns on stream, and I literally built my character specifically to beat one boss in the game. And I'm sure you know who that was.
I'm trying to remember.
It was the final boss of one of the areas.
I remember having to do something specific. It was a long time ago, and I played the game at like 1 a.m. every time I played.
So, this boss, you technically don't have to do anything specific to beat. He's just really fucking hard. And that's Caius.
Caius.
Yeah. It's Caius.
Oh, like the bad guy.
Yeah.
From 2.
Yeah. He's a boss in Lightning Returns, and he is fucking hard. If you chose that area first, okay, so most areas have a scaling system on which order you do them in. Each boss is slightly stronger or weaker. He isn't. So if you pick that area first, you kind of fucked yourself out of some time in the game because he is hard.
I didn't fight him first.
I definitely didn't. My first playthrough, I fought him third, and he was
We will waste no time.
not fun.
We wish to hear your report directly. I will contact them.
This is a great honor for the Republic. I hope you've brought good news.
Sanvi, Kuntamer, Nenji, the three.
The three.
We have followed your path on Voss.
You defeated Jokull. We did not expect so much.
Gormak consider us Voss too. They're a threat to us both.
You speak the truth. We hope you know more. Jokull saw the future. Another Gormak visionary could bring our destruction. This cannot be allowed. You walked Jokull's path. Tell us, how did the Gormak king receive his visions?
Gormak are also capable of having visions. You're one people that split centuries ago. You're fighting a civil war that's corrupting all of Voss. You'll destroy yourselves. You have to make peace.
Impossible! Unthinkable! You link us to all that is horror.
The Gormak have waged war on the Voss for centuries. Do you realize what you're asking?
I'm just relaying the message.
So you claim.
You forget the Mystic's vision. An outsider will end the Gormak threat. By sharing this truth, the Gormak become Voss. A threat no longer.
All else has happened as seen. We cannot deny Mystic's vision.
Oh, they turned around quick.
It is possible. The Gormak may be our brothers. everything must change.
Is there some way I can pitch in?
You braved the Dark Heart. That is enough.
A Voss does not kill a Voss. All action against the Gormak will be suspended, if we can make them understand. You ask us to join your war. The Voss cannot aid you now.
We understand. The Republic only wishes you the best of luck in your efforts.
There is much to be done. We take our leave.
You know,
Put the Voss before your own. This could not have been easy.
Peace with the Gormak won't be easy.
We will do what we must.
There's no chance of a Republic alliance, but there's no chance of an Imperial.
yeah, this guy gets it.
All things considered, we did well.
The Republic has done much for Voss. This will be remembered. Your part in this has ended, outsider. You have our thanks.
Okay. Let me start this up. Hey everyone, we're back. Hey Jeremy, peace with the Gormak can be achieved through thermonuclear supremacy. But that ambassador was actually smart. He got it. It's like, yeah, okay.